Hi guys, this is Ashen Wolf here. I'm an extrasensory heart space coach, shaman, qigong teacher, completion process and parts work facilitator. If you'd like to find out more about me, go to lushheartsblossoming.com to book a session or check out any of the ego courses or workshops. The frequency of abundance is a state of being nourished. When we're in a state of abundance, we're in a state of receiving. Abundance is a feeling of I'm in control, I'm in my power, I get to have what I want. And it is essentially this state of love. When we are experiencing abundance, that I get to have that thing, that gets to be a part of my reality, I get to be nourished by that thing, is a state of intimacy where we're receiving that intimacy from an aspect of the universe. It's a state of intimacy, it's a state of receiving, it's a state of love. That feeling of relief that you get is like your heart opening to receive and be in a state of intimacy with that feeling of abundance, of nourishment, of being taken care of, is a very womb-like essence. It brings us back to our womb or our motherly essence of being completely taken care of in the womb. It takes us back to a state of wholeness, because when we're in survival, or when we don't have what we need to survive, or we don't have our needs met, that primal energy, that contrast, takes us out of our heart and out of our natural state of wholeness. And it actually takes us deeply into ego, deeply into separation, and deeply into a state of contrast and consequence. Abundance is not just money. Money is just an energy avenue through which abundance comes. But abundance is something much bigger than money. Money is an entity that interacts with the feeling of abundance. And abundance is a bigger picture than money itself. So if we want to learn how to make more money, we better learn the bigger picture first. You can experience the bigger picture through petting a cat, through feeling joy in nature, through feeling gratitude in nature, gratitude and joy. You can feel the bigger picture by experiencing your loved ones, healthy relationships, connection, the feeling of touch, the feeling when your skin is like really warm and clean right after a shower. Also, you can experience the bigger picture through the sense of your smell, of your touch, of your sight, of your hearing, of your taste. You can experience the bigger picture through your sexuality. It's anything that excites you, that opens you up, that you get so excited that that's in my reality, that I get to experience this, that I get to receive this, that you start opening yourself up to receive that thing more fully, because you want it to merge with your being more fully. You want to let it in more fully, and it excites and opens up these parts of you that allow you to merge with that thing on a deeper level, that allow you to receive that thing and give yourself to that thing in a deeper way. So if we want to experience the bigger picture, and if we want to let that be our avenue to learn how to make more money, we need to start figuring out, how can I have experiences that fill me with abundance each and every day, and what experiences are abundant to me each and every day, and how can I open myself up to abundance? Like, even the most basic food is abundance. Walking in nature, seeing the sun, seeing the blue sky, the basic things of life, being able to have a hug, being able to have a kiss, being able to have a loved one hold your hand. These are all experiences of sacral life and abundance, getting to play. If we want to be on the avenue of receiving money, we need to let these things impact us more and more and open ourselves up more to these basic experiences. Don't focus on the, okay, how do I make more money? How do I get that avenue? Well, how about we start with the avenues that already exist in your life? Make a list of these foods that I have access to, this nature that I have access to, these people that I have access to, these clothes that I have, every single thing that we have contact with in our life. The reason that we are in a state of lack is because we're looking through a lens of it's not enough. And you can have a desire for more and for different, absolutely. But if you're focusing on the lack of something and you're focusing on the resistance to the lack of something, it's because you don't believe that you can get more. It's because you don't believe that you're capable or powerful enough to get more. And then you stay stuck in the resistance. So for a start, whether you believe you're capable to get more or create more, whether you actually believe that's possible for you or not, can we at least start by accepting and sinking into where we are with our current capacity to receive abundance in our life, our current capacity to experience things and get what we want in our life, and to start practicing to let those things in, to start practicing that when we're interacting with our loved ones, to really stare them in the eyes on a deeper level, to let their love and openness in on a deeper level, to send them love and intimacy on a deeper level and let them send that back to us, to plan special dates and experiences with our friends and romantic partners or our family members where we're doing something special together and really letting yourself experience that thing fully in the present moment. Whatever you're experiencing that moment, how can I receive that thing more? How can I be even more connected to the feeling of the clothing I'm wearing right now? How can I be even more connected to the experience of eating that food and chewing it and the taste, getting to eat it all? The experience of getting to have hot sex with your partner, of playing a game, maybe a soccer game, maybe a hide and seek game, whatever that thing that you're doing or experiencing when you're out in nature. How can I really let in how beautiful that blue sky is through my eyes? How can I let my eyes be nourished by that beauty, by that cosmic energy, by that light, by the fact that I get to breathe and have breath coming through my body right now, right? So these things are portals of abundance. So you can have food in your fridge and feel lack, or you can have food in your fridge and experience that abundance fully. You can have this experience with friends and feel lack, or you can experience that thing fully. You can experience going on a walk in nature and be like, whatever, or you can experience that as a portal, an avenue of abundance, and experience that thing fully. Really starting to let ourselves open up to that physical experience, really receiving what that experience is like, and really letting ourselves have our heart open to joy, to a state of connection with that experience. So the more you get into a state of love, into a state of openness, and let yourself come into a state of embodiment and presence, that's how you're going to create abundance, is when you create that reality construct where you're letting life be the most possible. You have accepted what isn't there right now. You've accepted everything you feel lack towards right now, every desire that you have, that I want to create this, I want to get that. You've accepted exactly where you are with that, and you're ready to come into a state of life. What do I have right here and right now? And being open and curious and releasing resistance to how you're going to create those things that you don't currently have, how they're going to come about. And even if the how never comes, even if those things never come, you're in complete acceptance with where you are right here and right now, and you're open to receive everything that you possibly can from that experience. And if we can experience that, if we can experience all the things that we already have in our life and open up to all of the amazing things that we already have in our life, we can take this even further by practicing how to get what we want, by practicing free will, by practicing choice, and to really let it impact us. For example, if I get to choose between an apple and an orange in the grocery store, that is a choice that I'm making. towards getting what I want, and I get to celebrate that. Money is really about feeling a sense of control of your life, feeling a sense of power in your life, feeling a sense of free will in your life, feeling a sense of I get to have and create what I want. The more that you can figure out how to get what you want in your everyday situations, which might mean boundaries, which might mean standing up for yourself, which might mean asking for things directly, any experience where you can practice making a choice and you can practice finding a way, finding a path, finding an avenue to get what you want. That means that if I'm getting what I want in a certain situation, it might be okay, I'm choosing a consequence actually to get what I want, because there's consequences in every situation. The word consequence isn't inherently negative. The word consequence means it's an effect of. If we can learn to find ways that we can find a deeper acceptance for our life, that we can find a deeper sense of control in our life, and that we can be more of a creator and taking more free will into our life and practice, how do I get what I want in every simple situation? That is the frequency of abundance. And then we can start stepping into this reality that is the bigger picture, that is a state of abundance. And then we're gonna be open to experiences in that new reality construct where money happens now to give us even more things to go crazy about. And see, that's the thing, is why would the reality around you, why would the earth around you, why would the universe around you be giving you money as a way to do that if you're not even willing to do that for what you have here and now? Because abundance is also, it's the state of love, it's the state of intimacy, and it's also the state of being able to receive life and an experience in life. And it's this, I want to live. I want to live and I want to be in life. And the toxic version of money is because they're having that experience of having all this money or whatever, and it doesn't even really matter to them, and it doesn't make them any happier, right? And they're just in that experience where they've opted into a reality where money is just a thing for them because they knew how to get what they want or create more free will as a child, but they're still maybe not any more connected to that money and that intimacy. And then you have that opposite experience where people have less an ability to create what they want in their free will, and they're also on that same path of struggling with how to receive life and how to receive that intimacy of life. Because our emotions and our trauma and our subconscious holds us back from wanting to receive life, from wanting to be alive, from wanting to have experiences. And we have to literally awaken to that each and every day and return to that wholeness. And we can do that through trauma work, through the completion process. We can do that through hypnotherapy regression, through somatic therapy, through hertz work. We can rewire the subconscious and the emotions to be open to receiving life and to be open to being alive, and to not be carrying around these past experiences of fragmentation where we were traumatized, where a part of our consciousness or emotional body is stuck in a bad moment in time, and it's carrying that bad moment in time with us. Abundance is this bigger picture, this avenue, this reality construct where we're beginning to build a relationship with life, where we feel a sense of joy, where we feel a sense of gratitude, where we feel a sense of love and openness to life, and we're in our heart and we're receiving our heart. Money is just an energy. If we can use light as a metaphor for energy, your body down to the microcosmic cell is made of light. Your macrocosmic universe is made of light. Everything, a tree, a bird, a branch, a piece of garbage is made of light at its core. It's all made of energy. It's all made up of this universal energy that is interconnected and is a part of the greater energy that is the universe, that is that greater source of light. We're all a part and an extension of that light source, and everything that we want to create comes through the consciousness of the collective reality that is our light source. Let's look at realities for a second. So we have our collective reality as a humanity, that we're co-creating. Then we have our individual reality constructs that interact with that collective reality. And then we have a greater truth, the universal levels to reality, to collective reality, that interact with those two. And then we have sub-collective realities of other civilizations and other beings that have their own realities that interact with ours in a specific way. It's not just your reality construct in and of itself that is altering and that you're a part of, but we have these very specific individual bubble separation kind of levels to our reality as a human being, where if we experience something like suffering or like hopelessness or powerlessness in our life, everything is going to mirror that back to us if that's how we feel in our body. So to break out of these constructs of holding on to these past realities where we want to escape life, where life isn't a good thing, we need to start opening up to the joy and to the abundance more and more. And we need to practice taking on these positive energetic drinks of water, these positive energetic nourishments, to let them in, let them impact us, and let our reality become more and more and more light consciousness, with our ability to feel like, okay, I'm connected to a multidimensional universe. I can create anything from that multidimensional universe. And so I'm going to create this, and I'm going to get to have this, and I'm going to do this. The more we start having this feeling of this reality construct that is abundance in and of itself, the more avenues will show up in that reality to create what we want from that universal energy, from that place, from that limitless place. And the perfect connection to it all is your heart space. Your heart space is the center of your reality, your 0 point, the center of your physical heart, and it is a representative of this level of energy that is your heart chakra, that is intimacy, that is a state of abundance, that is literally, it's on the level of abundance. But we can connect to our heart or the state of abundance through opening up to Mother Earth, gratitude for Mother Earth, love for Mother Earth, and any awareness of the animals, the flora, the fauna, the ecosystem, the biodiversity, and a feeling of gratitude, connection, and intimacy to those aspects of the world. Learning to love ourselves, going on a process of learning how to love ourselves again, and embrace our physical aspect of the child that is here on Earth, coming into a state of love for the greater cosmos, the greater universe, and really opening up to just how big and vast that multi-dimensional verse really is, and all the aspects of it, from the solar system to our sun.